Ceremonial's over. Let's hand you over to our commentators. A couple of Welshmen in the shape of Eddie Butler and Jonathan Davis.
Jones back in the team after the death of his father Tim. Sam Warburton is back, but not as captain. Gethin Jenkins is the captain. Gareth Davison at scrum half for the injured Rhys Webb. Jonathan Davis back, reunited with Scott Williams. Jamie Roberts demoted to the bench. Argentina's pack mobile, dynamic, led by hooker Agustin Crevi. And keep an eye on the number 8, who made more yards than any other forward in the Rugby Championship, Facundo Issa. Juan Martin Hernandez back in the midfield. He's 34 years old now. Everybody else in their 20s, they will run and pass all day. Joaquin Tupolet from fullback will lead the counter-attacks. Samson Lee, he's had a bereavement too. His grandfather has passed away. It's been a tough week for Wales, facing criticism after their performance against the Wallabies. How will they bounce back now? Today's referee is Angus Gardner of Australia. Good afternoon, good evening, Jonathan.
Afternoon. It's a very tense atmosphere in Cardiff. I think everyone is expecting a big performance from Wales. It's been a very pressurised week for the players, but you know, they know how badly they played last week. No one needs to tell them, and I'm sure that they will improve on intensity and hopefully on the quality as well.
Come on.
Game 2 of the Under Armour Autumn Series, and the feel that it's a must-win game for Wales already. George North, a first touch for the winger. Gareth Davis at scrum half, one of the great successes of Wales's World Cup run last year.
Yeah, I think it'll be interesting to see how the Argentinians keep their discipline. I think Marcelo said that you know, they score 20-odd points every game, but they do concede a lot, and their discipline is not the best. So I think Wales have to play in the right areas, you know, force penalties and take their points.
Dan Bigger, cap number 50 for the outside half today. Ken Owens of the Scarlets, his first throw. Luke Charteris down to Davis. Bigger. Ross Moriarty, who did play well against Australia, his first touch. Ken Owens. Bigger. Scott Williams. North on the loop. Lee Halfpenny. Sam Warburton, who had a run out with the Cardiff Blues last week rather than play international rugby. Everybody has to wait for it. Argentina in possession. Crevi, their captain. Totally inspirational for them. Good tackle coming in from Ken Owens on Matera. Argentina, the rare change of tactic, a kick. Alan Wynne-Jones long in midfield, bouncing around a bit, but it's come cleanly in the end to Jonathan Davis. Alan Wynne-Jones again, long pass to Liam Williams. Hustled into touch.
Well, yeah, easy up, thanks fellas.
It's they're trying to go wide, but as I said before, they've got to go forward first. So you know, that'll be the key, is to get over that gain line, commit defenders, and then go wide. They're trying to use George North very early on, but again behind the gain line, and it's easy pickings for the Argentinians. I think it's, you know, play it off early, the Argentinians, quick line out, play in the right areas for Wales.
Stay on.
I think that's key.
Martin Landajo at scrum half waits as the forwards take it on.
No clear
and
release.
Argentina, through their forwards,
No clear release.
have won themselves a penalty.
Well, this will be the start that the Argentinians want. In the 3 minutes on the clock, first opportunity to go for 3 points.
Nicolas Sanchez is going for goal.
There's the quick line out. It's in, it's away. Krivu's away, then they go again. Hernandez will be crucial, I think, because he's the one that varies the play. You know, I've seen him taking it up in training, but he has the ability to kick and pass as well. He puts great distance on the kicks.
Sanchez, 29 points against Japan in Tokyo last weekend.
I think he is the one that's developed the most from the Argentinians.
29 against Japan, 3 against Wales. Argentina take the lead.
Goals, penalty, Argentina 10, Nicolas Sanchez. Wales nil, Argentina 3.
Daniel Urcad, the Pumas coach.
He never had a hard time when, you know, they're playing in that rugby championship. Yes, it's a learning curve, but you do get fed up with losing sometimes, so it's a big ask for them.
Issa dropped the ball, but there was cover behind him. Matias Moroni, the winger, who actually played in the Rio Olympics, and Cravey, the strength of the hooker, salvages the situation, but Argentina have put themselves back in trouble. It's come to Liam Williams. The scudding kick hands possession back to Wales. The captain, Gethin Jenkins, into the 22. Ross Moriarty. Justin Tipperick over the ball. Bigger. Under instructions to take it up flatter. Tom Francis.
Good tackle.
Slots forward in the contact.
And this is where they have to be, you know, very, very careful. Hang on to possession. Again, Tom Francis takes it in. You know, he's got to hang on to that. It's a very, very good tackle. I'm not sure if there was arms in that tackle. Let's have a look at it.
Javier Ortega Decio with the tackle.
Yeah, I think the referee was right on top of it. So, you know, those are the positions you have to secure possession and go through the phases and build the pressure, make them defend in their own 22-metre area.
Crouch.
It's a poor kick by Ladanjo, who gave him possession away. You know, they did very, very well. They hit midfield to open the spaces for him. It's a poor executed kick.
Stand up. Yeah.
Gethin Jenkins.
Yeah. Boys, we're just both in. We need a gap, please, on the bind, yeah? Yeah. Don't lead in.
On the all-time list. 128th cap today.
Fantastic achievement, especially playing in the front row.
Crouch.
Up against Ramiro Herrera on this side, monitored by the referee. It's gone down, referee.
It's at the back.
Ignores the front row and lets play go on.
Stop, 7. Stop. Yep.
Lee Halfpenny has to watch the bounce. He does.
It's a brilliant kick by Hernandez. You know, just give that option that he has. You just feed him so much pressure off Sanchez.
Luke Chartres takes on Issa, who makes the tackle.
Hold in front, 5 and 6. 9,
well, that's
stop.
poor communication, because George North had dropped back.
All advancing.
And to make it worse, they're all offside as well, so I'm sure that they will go for goal here. So that's poor communication.
And the referee warned them, didn't he?
Moving forward, advancing in front of the kicker. Oh, yeah, shot.
Agustin Cravey says, we're going for goal.
Yeah, shot.
Just watch, there they are. George North is behind him there, look, just to the right of him, and the kick is to the right winger. So, you know, that's poor communication by Wales. Just, you know, it was an easy take for the Argentinian. No one anywhere near him, but they were offside as well. So they have to cut those errors out.
I'm not talking on those ones. You guys know what the expectation is. Yeah. If you're in front, you must stop.
Distance, no problem at all. That's gone sailing past the posts. Yeah. Let off for Wales.
It just faded a little bit.
That would have gone over from 60 metres, 65.
And most of the Argentinians are beautiful strikers of the ball. They must be, you know, the football they play as kids. They're just so relaxed when they take goal kicks.
Including Marcelo Bosch, who's watching with us.
Hold blue. Good.
Lee Halfpenny comes forward for it. Tussle in the air. Halfpenny turned. Argentina. Oh no, it's one back.
Did well there.
He did. He did. Bigger now. Scott Williams. George North.
Turnover good.
It's been turned over by Argentina. Landrajo.
They'll try and run at the big men, 2 wide passes.
They won't mind setting up a ruck in midfield because it increases the options. Sanchez, Tuculet, Hernandez. Landrajo. Nearly Luke Chartres did well to cover the threat of the scrum half. Orlando plays scrum half. Hernandez to Matera, sorry. Issa. He'll take it up all day. Sanchez dummies inside, feeds Tuculet on the outside. Liam Williams, Jonathan Davis with the twin tackle. Still with the Pumas. Cravey, lovely little offload. The sleight of hand from the hooker.
Leave it, Ren!
Hernandez, Moriarty with the tackle. Gone a little loose now. Well sorted out, but
hold the mark there, boys.
Again, it's a tricky bounce for Halfpenny against Cordero, Santiago Cordero, who came in as a late swap with Ramiro Mojano.
Yeah, there he goes. Look, just watch, little offload. Commits 2 defenders, runs at the inside arm of Warburton. He gets over the gain line. It's a beautiful kick by Bigger here.
Off the line, Red. Step. Step. Okay, good.
Well taken. Guido Petti. This is more traditional Argentina fare.
Obstruction.
Yeah. Clear obstruction
the
there.
Going one way and then you chose to disengage and move forward.
There we are. Good explanation.
Dan Bigger going for the old banana.
Yeah. Not much to play with on the angle. Just watch. There they go. He said he disengaged on the far side, I think, from there. Disengaging there, that's obstruction. You have to put the ball at the back, of course, but if you disengage, that is clear obstruction. Good position for Wales.
It is their best attacking opportunity. Luke Chartres with the catch from Ken Owens. Ken Owens gets his hands on the ball now, tries to feed Gareth Davis. Again, it's another turnover. Justin Tipperick has to leave it. It's another turnover for Argentina. Very deliberate and a little surge out from Issa.
Good run by Issa.
Cravey. That's out. Sanchez gets away from 2, and the front row collar him. The large figure of Lucas Nogueira, the prop. Penalty to Wales this time.
Well, they had plenty of time to clear that. Plenty of time. They've just been hanging around there.
Whistle's gone. Whistle's gone. They'll have to go back.
Yeah, looking for the opportunity, keeping a width there, Liam Williams. He looked on it in the first penalty Wales had their own 22. There was an injured player on the ground, Gethin Jenkins, so the referee, called them back.
I think the referee was doing his lace-up as well.
Yeah.
So.
Captain, what are we doing?
And he's got to go for a goal here. It'll be interesting because very unlikely halfpenny last week. He missed a couple of easy kicks. He's so reliable, and he just this is the tackle.
Yeah, just see.
Herrera meets Gethin Jenkins.
I think Herrera come off best there. I think he just got his body in the wrong position.
First chance for Lee Halfpenny. We had a bit of a shock horror moment last week when he missed the kick. It happens, but whenever Lee Halfpenny does it, it still comes as a surprise. Curls it in swiftly. Royal Square.
I think Wales have got to be a little bit more clinical. He won't be happy. They've gone into the 22 on 2 occasions, and now they've lost possession twice. Got to be clinical, got to recycle the ball.
Hernandez restarts, sends it high to the 22. George North goes up again.
Great kick, that is. It's exactly what you want to chase.
Justin Tipperick
Strong, Kenny. Inside.
to the 22.
Hold
Gareth
there.
Davis can clear direct to touch, should he wish. Issa, the number 8. Hernandez. Bigger comes forward, takes it superbly. Play on, Justin Tipperick to Halfpenny, to Liam Williams, the little dink for Jonathan Davis, the chase. That's well covered by Moroni. Pablo Matera.
It's good clear out, that is.
They committed 3 forwards to it. Cravey,
And again,
Sam Warburton with the tackle.
He's got
Leave it now.
options, hasn't he, Cravey? He takes the ball first time, he's got options.
Welsh hand on that, so no offside. Argentina keep their line though. Ooh, one for Dan Bigger. I'm not sure whether he fancied that all that much, but Wales in control, but from deep. Ken Owens.
Now it's on.
Halfpenny. Jonathan Davis, Justin Tipperick, Liam Williams, and again the little dink. Liam Williams, did he knock that on? Play on. So far, gone backwards. Alan Wynne-Jones can't get it away, and it's fallen to Gareth Davis via Orlando. Chaos at the moment.
Absolute chaos.
Liam Williams of Wales back in possession. Ken Owens again, quick pass to Tom Francis, forward pass. Ooh, tight call.
Yeah, very tight.
Right.
Very, very loose on both sides. Very lateral. I do think
pass,
Cravey's
scrum.
got the option. This is the mayhem the last few minutes. No one wants it. No offside because there's no offside line because there's no ruck or maul.
What's that? Yeah, we're going to go down here.
Again, poor pass.
It's gone now. Good to go.
I'm surprised we got Wangles though. Because normally they're 22, isn't it? We might stand here.
Everybody up
Okay, time's still
and ready.
When it's pushed all the way, it's fine.
You're right.
Once it's twice.
You need to keep your bind up. Yeah, keep your bind up.
Specs for it.
Yeah, he's with
Time on. all, that's good. Thanks.
Right in the middle of the Principality Stadium. Argentina with their options on both sides.
Set.
Rock steady scrum.
Okay, use it, it's at the back.
Issa feeds Sanchez. Little touch from a Welsh hand. George North comes away with it. Back up on his feet.
Stay on.
Facundo Issa doing well to make a nuisance of himself, which means that Wales are bound to go for territory. Hernandez goes up high, doesn't it? Oh, fantastic catch, Liam Williams. Gareth Davis, Scott Williams. He gives it some air. George North, that's another
Great take.
fantastic catch by Tukulet.
And they've just attacked the side that George North was supposed to defend on.
Ortega Desiog, number 7, had a part to play. These are the quick hands of the new, well, it's hardly new now, game played by Argentina. They can still clear out with a bit of venom though. Hernandez, Liam Williams read it well, came in, tackled Petty, the big second row.
You and me, let's go.
Herrera, the prop. Oops.
That's a poor pass. I think he just.
Yeah, I felt he lost it.
I don't think he's lost that. Wales have got a position, but I think the difference, even this early on, is you see the Argentinian forwards. You know, they go in first man up, but they've got options at the side. Brilliant take by Liam Williams. Look at that. It's a great take. But like they have options. Craig would just like stands there. He's got an inside outside, and he puts it out the back. This is where they both contest for it. You know, Dan Bigger thinks it's a penalty. He leaves the ball go to defend himself. But I think there he is. He's having a word. I think that was a fair contest. Look, Tukulé goes up. He came down with it this time. That's good refereeing. Get on with the game.
We're going to have a scrum, and I think it's fair to say that scrummaging in the professional age has become a chore, but aerial skills have definitely improved.
Yeah, I think Angus Gardner's done well so far on the scrums. You know, he said, look, at the back, just get it out and get on with the game. We don't want to reset the scrum and another scrum, and just drains the life out of the game. Just need something to happen, a spark in the game, to get the crowd excited.
Bind. Set. Yep.
Penalty to Wales. Argentina not staying bound.
This will be an interesting call. Ed, will Halfpenny have a crack? He's got the ball.
Yep. Dan Bigger's taken it off him,
yeah.
Lineouts will follow this. Should he find touch? Good kick into the 22. Go Wales.
That's a very good kick. This is a strong. Wales get the nudge on. Clear penalty.
Yeah, 4 Argentine forwards just broke away. Alan Wynne-Jones towards the tail of this line-out. They go to him.
Let's stop once.
The maul starts to move in the right direction. Now it gathers pace. Still going. Ken Owens, 1 metre short. Gareth Davis, Ross Moriarty. Ball's gone loose. It's the 3rd turnover, but penalty against Argentina.
Get out the half-back.
It's interesting. I'd go for the points this early on in the game. Take the points. The scrum, they had a very solid scrum last time, but on this occasion, they just get those points on the board.
It's such a simple kick. It's the option. Ken Owens takes control at the back of the maul, and there's good patience by Wales. Don't rush it.
What's that?
Stay together. Use the legs. Stay low.
I just thought, you know, Ross Moriarty took the ball in there. He lost possession. That was a knock-on. But just need to look up there, because, you know, with a drive, the forward drive, it's kind of drawn all the defenders into that maul, and there were numbers outside. Just had to look up and give.
Yeah.
West forwards will be very happy the last few minutes. You know, the scrum's gone well, the maul's gone well.
And the points have come, 3 of them through Lee Halfpenny. Wales take the lead.
There's the drive, very, very good drive. If they stay on their feet, they get over, but they just drop short of the line. Just watch. There we are. Look at the numbers on the left-hand side. So many numbers. Everyone's drawn in. That is a try-scoring opportunity blown. You've got to, as a standoff at a full-back, you've got to communicate and say, just give it out.
That's a tremendous kick again by Hernandez. A little too far by a metre that time, but the height he gets on these drop kicks. As it is, the captain starts the exit strategy. Gareth Davis. Issa. He's lost it.
Advantage red.
Scott Williams, as he does. Luke Chartres. Oh, a good miss pass by Chartres. Halfpenny. Liam Williams stays outside. Was that a high tackle? We have a high tackle flag. It's the new instruction from the World Rugby. Alan Wynne-Jones, brilliant to Gethin Jenkins. Gareth Davis. Jonathan Davis, dummy. Luke Chartres offered himself. Referee goes back for the penalty.
Yeah, they go back with a high shot there. They're playing advantage. Lovely offload. Alan Wynne-Jones. Good support by Gethin Jenkins. Just watch. He's waiting. As he's going down, late pop up. Now that's where you need a back or a winger just to fly through the gap on the offload. This is a high tackle. He catches him on the shoulder, slips up, penalty, nothing else.
Wales are in the Argentina 22. Ortega Decio, the high tackler on Lee Halfpenny, who is
good to go.
Lower to the ground than many.
Yeah. Big man, small man.
Wales might get the hurry up from Angus Gardner here, but
time back on.
They're in no rush.
And again, if the catch and drive of the maul goes well.
Same again. Alan Wynne-Jones towards the tail. Luke Chartres is the target, closer to the touchline. Straight down to Gareth Davis. Bigger. Liam Williams nearly carves through. Scott Williams. Lee Halfpenny ducks out of the tackle. Still going. Halfpenny. Liam Williams. Only Alan Wynne-Jones outside him. Wales have to regroup. Scott Williams sets up the ruck on the 22, and it's not a Wales penalty. It's an Argentina penalty.
Tell you what, a desperate tackle just stops Liam Williams from getting under the sticks. This is the ploy. Just watch.
You want to wait, boys?
Ross Moriarty's a dummy runner. There you go. They put him in there. They put him behind him, and just a desperate tackle by Hernandez, I think it is, just drops him.
Yeah, sure.
Good play by Wales.
Cool.
There he is. Just watch Moriarty. They've shortened the line now. Jimmy Roberts is not there to crash it up. So Moriarty comes. Brilliant. They play at Issa, I think it is, and he's taken the bait. I think it's Matera. He took the bait of Ross Moriarty and left a gaping hole for Liam Williams, and a desperate lunging tackle stops the try.
Juan Martin Hernandez, though, completes Argentina's own exit. Thanks to the penalty, they're now in the Welsh half.
Guys, let's just open up the gap, please. Thank you.
Gravy finds Petty. Sam Warburton on Matera.
That'll be a good battle today. They're going to hold him up now, and this will be a turnover. There you go. Brilliant play by that man, Sam Warburton.
Slapped around the head. He also gives Justin Tipperick one as well.
That's the tackle. Matera.
It's up.
Once he's got in, they try and keep him on his feet. Ross Moriarty, all the back rows in there. Very good play.
Again, it's a juicy scrum, Jonathan, in the middle of the field.
Great position here.
Good to go? Okay. Crouch. Second. Bind. Set. Yeah, we just got to slip, guys. Let's just bring it across. Maybe just a touch closer on the setup. Just a touch closer on the setup, please. Yeah. Crouch. Second. Bind. Set. Still.
Free kick. Quickly taken. Ross Moriarty. Jonathan Davis. Well picked up, Moriarty.
Been impressive the last two games, isn't he?
Luke Chartres. Yep. The captain, Gethin Jenkins at midfield. The prop finds Scott Williams via the banks. But now George North. Dan Bigger in support. Lovely offloading by Wales.
Man short now, Argentina.
Ken Owens rocks and rolls. And delivers.
Advantage.
Offside, Argentina.
He's in for try.
Scott Williams is after an early tackle. Now they have a conversation.
TMO. Sean Davey of England.
No, I was playing advantage from another one, so I'm all right. What's the option, boys?
Well, they've said they're not going to TMO.
We're comfortable with the
We're comfortable with decision.
Yep. It wasn't early.
What are we doing? Well, they had one penalty, and it was just a case of was there another?
Twice. What are we doing?
I think there has to be a warning because of persistent infringement.
What are you doing?
Going for
Line out. Luke Chartres wears 4. Alan Wynne-Jones 5. 5 metres out. Luke Chartres down to Tipperick.
Advantage early drive.
Back it comes to Ken Owens.
It's a penalty for Wales early drive anyway.
Advantage being played.
No advantage.
Comes to the backs, nearly, not quite yet. Now it's there. Bigger, the kick for Liam Williams. And Lee Halfpenny, we have a penalty advantage. Liam Williams loses out just. Oh. Penalty will be given.
Yeah, it's a good option. You know, he's very, very good in the air, very precise kick. So it's a free play. They've got the penalty. Does get higher than
last
again.
2 penalties were there for early drive at the maul and then play an early drive at the line out and a player coming in inside. If we continue to have infringements down here, you're going to lose someone to the bin. Okay? Yeah, sure. Yep.
Well, there is the warning.
Good refereeing, that is. I'd take...
Yeah, time's off. Yeah,
I'd take the points, I think. I'm not sure I do,
I think he's looking the other way.
Yeah, he is, yeah.
Heading for the corner. With the warning given,
yes,
they fancy their chances.
Well, they've gone well in the line out, and the catch and drive has worked very, very well. So, with the threat of the yellow card, they can't infringe.
Alan Wynne-Jones this time.
Stop once.
Tipper it back to Ken Owens. Argentina's defence so far good.
Okay, now use it.
Got to use it now.
Wales have to use it. They reform them all.
Stay on, Blue. No.
George North acting scrum half. Ken Owens. George North again. Alan Wynne-Jones. Good strength from the second row back in the team. Scott Williams, try scorer against Australia, can't get free this time. Gareth Davis, that route blocked.
Yes.
Owens at scrum half.
They force back a little bit here. They just got to keep their heads.
Luke Charteris. A sensible setup, Tipper to Alan Wynne-Jones. I think Cravey might have done it.
Done brilliantly, isn't he?
And that's a knock-on. Brilliant work by the Argentina captain.
And Cordero knew that was a great chance to relieve the pressure. If he picks that up, he either, you know, has a dart down the right, or he just wellies it. Plenty of time. There's only, I think it was Ken Owens there, 2 wingers.
I'm not interested, okay? If we don't see it, we don't see it.
There's a great opportunity for them to clear the lines, but good pressure by Wales once again. I think they just have to keep their composure a little bit.
I think they're trying to get in the referee's ear a bit too much. I think they've got to
stop twice and then you went round.
Concentrate on scoring from within 10 metres.
Yeah, you can see that the Argentinians are committed. They're short, so they're going to rush in and blitz the defence. So they've got to keep composure, keep their depth a little bit, and then get on the outside of that blitz defence. That's all they have to do. Just keep calm, keep their depth, and communicate.
Dambiger got the pass in the end. So close. Good position though. Good scrummage.
Alan Wynne-Jones makes such a difference to this side.
Good discipline, lads. You don't want to spare it here.
Yeah, he can't bind on your jersey.
I know.
Yeah, I know. No, it's just his bind. He ripped your jersey. So we'll go again.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's not over 4.
It's a mark.
Let's get him some back point.
Dambiger, Jonathan Davis, wait. Scrummage first. Dare Wales try a second touch. It's always a risk against an Argentinian scrum. They get a penalty instead.
You've got to go scrum again now. He's mentioned it before the scrum went down that, you know, he had a dodgy bind. Now the bind slipped.
They're just pulling out of the contest. Yeah, loose head drop.
Lucas Nogueira singled out. Bit of a discussion going on. Gethin Jenkins says, let's try a line out again. always a risk. Wales have tried it once, twice. Now we go on the other side of the field. Ken Owens.
You feel they need to get something from this pressure, Ed.
Sam Warburton is the capture. Little change of target.
That stopped once.
Argentina have stopped it once.
Oh, it's good defence. Great defence.
It's come out. And it's a knock-on.
Again.
Another knock-on from Blue. Scrum.
Careless work by the forwards, and then Argentina knock on. So Wales stay in a good position.
Maxi.
Well, he was away
knock on
again.
by
Look, if
number 9.
he gets away, it's a 2-on-1 with Liam Williams. But they've been under so much pressure. The scrum half and the wingers just snatched up the ball, haven't they, twice?
Yeah. Yeah, time off.
Time off. A little bit of attention. Mark Davis, the physio, comes on. It's Tom Francis, is it?
Yeah. On the turn. Yeah.
Wales is tight head. Plays for Exeter.
So just make sure on your line out they've got access to the ball carrier, all right, that no one's coming around in front. Yeah, it's fine. You good?
4 minutes to go in this first half. It's been all Wales in the last 10 minutes. No points to show for it.
Against us in the front.
Yeah.
We want to resolve, but we know that it's coming.
Just the communication that's needed when their forwards have done their job. When there are numbers on the outside, there's a call from full-back or centre. Just get the ball out. The overlap is there to be used.
Ramiro Mojano comes on for Argentina. Joaquin Tuculet is going off. HIA.
Yes.
Argentina number 15. Joaquin Tuculet is replaced by number 23, Jerónimo de la Fuente.
Of course, Tuculet knows this city quite well. He played the Cardiff Blues.
Crouch. Bind. Set.
Wales do dare take on the Argentina scrummage, and they have a penalty. Liam Williams, good handoff by the wing. Good handoff times 2. Was he in touch?
Penalty. Pulling up in the scrum.
He was. Penalty
Number 3.
from the scrummage. Great play by Liam Williams.
Great effort. Just watch. Just sit down. Get on the outside. Right to tackle. Left. Oh, he's so unlucky there because his right foot just hits the ground as he goes over.
Can't continue, otherwise you're
A bit
short.
short. A bit
You
short.
must stay in the contest. So the last one was you were standing up, and the one before you were bailing out of the contest. All right. Okay.
A handful, isn't he?
Pressure's onto you, please.
He is a handful.
Okay, time on.
Another scrum.
Liam Williams on the wing. Pound for pound, exceptional. In the meantime, it's the heavyweight forwards who will take control again. And with the warnings being repeated by the referee, I suspect they'll go for
Yes, well,
the
they
drive again.
certainly got the upper hand, done they, in the scrum. So
Still.
Back safely. Scrum goes down. Another penalty. Ross Moriarty. Tackled by Issa. Davis. Sam Warburton. Go back for the penalty, and we might have to wait while Ramiro Herrera goes into the bin. There will be a pause. Argentina will have to bring on a replacement front row forward.
Yeah, this, you know, this is going to be a scrum again, isn't it? Now with a man short. Or will they go for the line out?
Yeah, they're going for the line out. It was a penalty, wasn't it? So
yes.
Yeah, we wait.
They've got time to think about it.
Well, depends on the, well, they must be going for the scrum, because if they were going for the line, they'd have kicked it now, because you don't need to change the prop, do you? So obviously they must be going for the scrum and they're waiting for the prop to come on. There he comes.
Thank you. Right.
Just trying to...
Number 7 substitution.
Number 7 is going off. Ortega Decio
Well,
heads for the bench.
That's an interesting one, because I might have felt to take one of the backs off, because they're under pressure in the scrum. Now they're a man short. It's definitely no, not this scrum. It's not going to. The ball isn't going to go anywhere.
Enrique Prieto walks into a scrummaging storm as Wales opt to go for another 5-metre set piece.
Yeah, and the right winger has now gone into the scrum. So, you know, if I was Liam Williams, I would definitely go on the left-hand side now. Stand on the left-hand wing.
He's gone in field, Jonathan.
Yeah, he's got to go. You know, with the right winger now in the scrum, I would go back in that position, and then just if Gareth Davies gets a quick call, he comes left.
Liam Williams drifts back towards the scrummage.
Oh, good scrum.
Good Argentina scrummage, and they get the penalty. After all that pressure, look what it means to Argentina. They may have lost the prop, but they've won a mini little rugby battle
standing up under pressure.
Well, standing up under pressure, that's what he said. So that prop has just made a massive difference since coming on that one scrum, hasn't he? Funny feeling, might be staying on now.
If you kick it out, it'll be finished.
You'd think, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Oh, that.
Juan Martin Hernandez completes the operation, and Argentina go into half-time adrift, but only by 3 points. And what would it have done for their morale to have survived the Welsh onslaught in the last quarter of an hour? At half-time, Wales 6, Argentina 3.
Only 6-3 Wales lead. They've just been camped in the Argentine 22 for the last 10 or so minutes. Countless opportunities, none of them taken, and so they just have a 3-point advantage over the Pumas. Don't forget, when we've finished in Cardiff, we'll be off to Dublin to see Ireland against Canada. And if you've missed any of the action today, it's been a terrific day so far, then join our review show, 21:30 GMT, that's 8:30 in the morning, if you're watching the eastern coast of Australia. Justin Harrison and Pete Richards with me, and we'll get their thoughts on an altogether different 40 minutes than we saw in the first half at Murrayfield. It's just a penalty between Wales and Argentina at the break. So they're the results from today. Australia beating Scotland by a single point, 23-22. It finished at Murrayfield. England easily beat South Africa, 37-21. France just about to finish against Samoa. They're 38-8 up. They've scored 5 tries. Currently at the Principality Stadium, it is Wales 6, Argentina 3. Only a 3-point lead for the Welsh at half-time. Pete Richards.
Well, a fiercely contested game so far, but Wales really a team lacking confidence. You can see that from lion's share of possession, and about 10 minutes there on the Argentinian try line, couldn't come up with anything, and that's a really pivotal moment, that last 10 minutes, because by all efforts they had to take something away, even if it was just 3 points, to keep that scoreboard ticking. But a disappointing end to the half.
I mean, they put on in so much pressure. The referee had to do something in the end, didn't he?
Well, he'd sort of refereed himself in a position where he'd given enough final warnings. I think it was actually Herrera, the tight head, that gets binned. But with all these phases, we've just seen the game previous to this, with Scotland being in this position a couple of times and just churning out 2 well-worked tries, but Wales with almost more opportunities. Liam Williams apart with this one bit of individual brilliance almost going in, but this is the sub-tight head coming on, and what an impact he had right at the death, and really has saved Argentina and kept them in the contest.
You can't have that much pressure and not score any points, can you?
No, you wouldn't imagine so. It's certainly, I think that the blindside winger will be claiming that scrum as his first ever international tight head scrummaging performance. But what a surprise, really, to see Argentina under pressure in the scrum to start with, which for me is disappointing. Argentina will use that as a cornerstone, you would think, to launch some attacking plays and forays into the opposition half. But for some handling errors, they probably would have been down the other end of the field a few more times. They've been camped on their on their try line for a sustained period of time through poor discipline and some lack in execution. Conversely, they would probably be lucky that they're playing against a team as poor with the ball as Wales.
They can't finish anything, can they?
Well, yeah, Liam Williams, probably between him and Moriarty, the 2 shining lights in attack for Wales. But they look uncomfortable playing loose. You can see the structured game, which hadn't been so successful last week. You can see them attempting here to try and play fast and loose. And after the Williams break, trying to play a little bit of unstructured rugby. But every time they've done so, they've actually ended up either coughing up the ball, on this occasion giving away a penalty. Again, attempting to go wide. The instinct would have been last week, perhaps just to give it to Jamie Roberts, and Jamie Roberts truck up. They get a bit lucky here, and again, a moment of brilliance from Scott Williams, I think, down the edge to give them some territory. But again, coming from a bouncing ball, and here's this Liam Williams. Had the pitch been 6 inches wider, that would have been, a try. And one-on-one with his winger, desperately need him to bring more of that in the second half, because they don't look like they've got try threats in their team. I say Moriarty and Liam Williams apart, they're struggling to get over the line. But
Argentina have had their chances to clear, and twice they fumbled it.
Yeah, I suggest that's the frailty of and luck in sport. The ball, stray boot, opportunism that either works or doesn't, and the Argentinians have put themselves under a reasonable amount of pressure on the back of simple individual errors. Alarmingly, Wales aren't showing any signs of having improved from last week. And they can't say that it's because they came together for their first game in a sustained period of time last week, because Scotland showed today earlier that you can have very little preparation and play extremely well. I think that Wales will be doing some soul searching, and certainly some attention to detail at half time with Rob Howley and his coaching staff will be needed for them to turn around what they are creating into some points. Argentina, conversely, will want to spend some more time with the ball at the opposite end of the field.
Well, no tries in that first half of the Principality. We had plenty in our opening game. If you're just waking up in Australia and didn't see their 1-point victory over Scotland at Murrayfield, it came down to this moment when Tavita Kuridrani just about scrambled over the line. And the kick was converted by Bernard Foley. And that was a 1-point win for the Australians. And the Grand Slam hope continues.
Never in doubt. All part of the plan.
You only need to be ahead at 1 point during the game, and that's the end of it. So that's exactly what Australia did.
That's right. It's certainly an alarm bell, though. It's a long tour. We're going to need our entire squad. We had some players come off the bench who put us under a bit of pressure. Will Skilton copped a yellow card when he should be coming on and carrying. He came on and tipped the ball onto David Pocock and gave away a turnover. So that's not what you're there for, son. You're there to be on the field and carry ball.
And at the end, Scotland were going through 19 phases. They're in the 19th phase. 3 minutes past the 80, but in the end, it just proved too much for them. But so far, so good for Australia, just in the fact that they have won both their games on their European tour, having beaten Wales last weekend at the Principality 32-8. They have squeezed past Scotland 23-22. Next up, a game you'll be able to see, of course, only on beIN Sports next weekend. They're in Paris, followed by Dublin, followed by London, Twickenham. All those games live and exclusively on the beIN Sports network, which of course you can get on the Foxtel platform. We will be back very shortly with the second half from the Principality, hoping for something a bit better. 6-3, Wales lead. When we finished in Cardiff, don't forget there is still one more game to come, and that is Ireland against Canada, coming up at the end of what happens here at the Principality. And Pete Richards, just tell me what a big feat it was for Ireland to beat New Zealand last week.
For World Rugby, for someone actually to see that the All Blacks are fallible, great for Ireland in the start of their championship, and really makes the Six Nations interesting. Obviously England dominant today over South Africa, but that really puts Ireland rugby on the map, beating the outstanding team of the last 2 years and comfortably in Chicago. Really sets up for a great return leg in a week's time.
You see which way this one is going tonight between Wales and Argentina, Justin?
I think Argentina are going to win this game. They're going to get their discipline right, spend some more time down the other end and execute better when they get opportunities. Wales, unfortunately, just don't look like they're playing rugby. They're playing some sort of hybrid game I've never seen before.
Let's see how they fare in the second half. Back to Eddie Butler and Jonathan Davis.
Tom on.
Ramiro Herrera in the bin. And one other substitute. Jeronimo de la Fuente is on. We're underway again. Facundo Isa. Gravy.
Take him back.
Hernandez.
Stop one.
Goes very high again. Liam Williams. Safe as anything on that high ball. Halfpenny. Dinks it through. Jonathan Davis. Argentina then on defensive duty again.
Back to where we were in own 22. I think they wanted that ball to stay in then. Same thing, pick up, suck the defenders in, have a crack, go midfield and then go either side.
Martin Landrajo feeds Juan Martin Hernandez, who goes the distance just out and achieves it. Huge clearance.
It's a good kick.
Yeah, it went straight out. Yeah.
Great kick. Just feel they're hanging on at the moment.
Justin Tipperick at the line out. Liam Williams in from the left wing. Owens, bigger on the loop. Dummy, show, goal, into the 22. Lee Halfpenny in support, 5 metres short. Gareth Davis, George North, 2 metres short. Bigger, they give it width. Scott Williams, Lee Halfpenny. Liam Williams cuts in field. Liam Williams, 5-4-3. Is he over? No, not yet. What a change.
Right, great play by Wales.
So much constriction at the end of the first half. Wales suddenly gave it the full width of the field.
That's easy. Easy. Yeah, that's okay. I check.
He's not moving, is he?
I'm going to be the last to move.
Yeah, I saw that. So played advantage over. Okay, great. So what are we checking down here? Try yes or no. Okay, Sean, you got that? We just want to check a try, no try here, please. Okay. Yeah, I got that.
He's short there, but he can place the ball in any direction immediately. Now, whether that's immediately, whether it's over the line or on the line, I've no idea.
There's a hand sort of sticking out to the side of the ruck claiming it, but it's not many other Welsh players go up.
I think it's a little, unless it's played on real speed, I think that's a little bit slow. So it's a tough call for Sean Davey.
I don't think this one's going to help that much. It's that definition of immediate, isn't it?
Yeah, good luck, Sean Davey.
Well, it's over the line. But at what speed did it get there after the tackle?
Yes. Yeah. This is free. That's right. You may want to try.
Okay. Fast enough. Liam Williams scores. He has been on fire this afternoon, and he has his try.
That is a brilliant finish, that is. From a standing start, they go wide, 2-on-2. He cuts inside. That's a brilliant, brilliant finish. It's a great break by Dan Biggar, first of all, down the right-hand side. There he goes. This is lovely, lovely pass. McKenna Owens puts him into space. Looks for support. Delayed offload. Brilliant support by Halfpenny. They recycle the ball and get it out. This is the break. Lovely, lovely. Round the back. That's the option you want. Dummy runner in front. Arlen Wyn-Jones creates the space. Halfpenny's the support. They recycle. And this is the finish. It's a brilliant finish. That took some doing that.
But it was also good the way the Wales got the ball to Liam Williams from the right-hand corner to the left-hand side.
If you break one way, you just give it width the other way because everyone's congregating to the first break.
Very much involved in the build-up. Lee Halfpenny for the extra 2. No.
Just watch it. Long passes. There you go. They've all gone across for the break by Dan Biggar, but it's still, you know, there's a lot of work to do there. He's got 3 men to beat. That's a brilliant finish.
Hernandez to kick. Liam Williams watches as his other winger, George North, makes a couple of yards. There's a real intent to Wales this Saturday.
No.
Justin Tipperick. Ross Moriarty overruns it.
No,
bounces. Matera leaves it for Cordero. Crowley tries to set up the charge for Pierretto. It's rare possession for Argentina. They've spent so much time in defence, and Liam Williams involved again. This time as a tackler. Justin Tipperick did brilliantly well. Away comes Gareth Davis. Hernandez back. It will be a Welsh throw.
Well, it's all Wales, isn't it? Most of the first half and the 5 minutes of the second half, the dominating this game. As you said, Ed, Argentina are desperate for possession, desperate for field position. They've been camped in around 22 for the last, I think, 15 minutes pre and post half time. So they just need to get possession, go through the phases. Wales are totally in control, and there's Ken Owens gone off. I think he took a tackle in that delayed pass to Dan Biggar.
The end of Ken Owen's afternoon. Scott Baldwin of the Ospreys comes in for the Scarlets man. And will be immediately involved with his throw at the line out. Adam Jones wins it. Down to Gareth David. Moriarty. Scott Williams on the direct route. Here Williams. Who else?
Knock on.
Santiago Cordero is on the ground.
You don't see that very often, do you?
No.
I just want to check what went on there. Yeah. It's just, Sean, you there? Yeah, mate, I'm not sure what started that, but no, go away, please. I saw the back end of something, but I just feel we need to check, so can you just throw that up on the big screen?
We'll just take our time, yeah. Okay, we'll do.
Back in the age of Graham Henry coaching Wales, there was a massive brawl in Buenos Aires between these two sides. There aren't any survivors from that time. Here we go.
I think he throws Simon Jones throws Sanchez, then everyone gets stuck in there. So well, not really stuck in, but a push in. Yeah. Just watch.
Welsh 5.
Yeah, mate.
Gives him a fling.
So Sean, I've got a decision, mate. Yeah. Just go away, mate. You there, mate?
Yeah, I'm with you guys.
Yeah, okay, so what I'm seeing is after I've blown the whistle, number 5's just grabbed on to number 10, continued on with it. There's nothing more in it than a penalty. It's just to roll him after the whistle, so I'm just going to penalise number 5 when we play on.
Yeah, I think that's sensible.
Okay. So listen to me. So the whistle's gone, and you've continued on with it with number 10. So it's going to be a penalty against you. When the whistle goes, let's just leave it. It's been a good game. Thank you very much. Okay, good.
Thank you.
Yeah, I've been penalised, but I think it's no yellow card, so yeah, that's a fair decision.
Yeah, we've got the penalty. It's just a neck roll, okay?
I mean, just get on with it.
Argentina will have a line out in Welsh territory, and it's a long time since they've had an opportunity.
Yes.
Safely down. Sanchez to Matera. It's another couple of metres. Alemano, the second row involved there. Cordero, the winner, looking for work, but bundled over.
Not diving in today, are they, Wales? Just waiting for the play and then just reacting afterwards.
Good clear out by the Argentina forwards. Good inside pass. Hernandez to Orlando. It's loose, but Sanchez still has it. Moriarty with the tackle. Good counter rucking by Wales. Argentina get the penalty, quickly taken by Landajo. Landajo, the slid kick through. It's going to be a try. Oh, excellent work. Brilliant kick through by Martin Landajo.
Well, they've switched off again, Wales, haven't they? You know, the quick top penalty is taking it so quickly. They've all stood off him, they've bought the dummy, and Hernandez is there to support the finish.
Well, Martin Hernandez has been involved in just about everything positive from Argentina. And here he is, it's a race. He was taken out really by Dan Bigger, but he still won the race.
Yeah, very, very good finish.
Yeah.
I have no idea what Dan Biggar was shouting for. Just had the legs on him, didn't he? Lovely kick, went for the ball, good finish. Wales will be very disappointed with that, you know, from 2 scores in front now, first really attacking opportunity for Argentina, and they score, they just switch off.
The simple conversion to mean there is just 1 point between the sides. Wales 11, Argentina 10.
There we are, there's a penalty, quickly taken. And he throws a dummy, lovely, lovely kick. There's nothing really wrong with that. I don't know why Dan Biggar's complaining. He's just got in front of him, dived on the ball.
Issa, the number 8. Suddenly it's Argentina who have a new sense of purpose. Cravey. Larajo, a different type of kick. Halfpenny.
It's a very, very good clearing kick, that is. It's a very good exit.
Substitutions
for the Argentinians. Good catch. Good position for the scrum half. It's a very good clearing kick. Gets good distance on it.
A bunch of replacements are coming on for Argentina. Not Ortega Decio, but Herrera, number 3, is back. Santiago Garcia Bota is on as well.
Just come across.
Well, all the starts, you know, point, comfortable position for Wales, but 1 point difference.
Alwyn Jones wins. Scott Baldwin. But bit of truck and trailer, yeah.
He's consistent, Ed, isn't he? You know, he penalised Argentina, and that's exactly the same. Disengage as a obstruction, and now they will be under pressure. How quickly the game turns around.
Liam Williams keeps it alive. It is his day.
It is, but that's a poor kick by Hernandez. You know, you've just got to get the touchline there, build some pressure for Argentina.
Sanchez. Here is Hernandez. And against Moriarty, who makes the tackle. Another big day by the Wales number 8. With the tackles. Oh, mistake by Sanchez. Advantage Wales. That'll be welcome news after conceding the try from the penalty.
Yeah, it's a poor pass. I think his Bolter gave him a poor pass, put Sanchez under pressure. And from the kick, the penalty kick, just about 20 yards to the right of that position, where they should have been putting pressure on the Welsh line in the 22. No, they are under pressure. 35 metres out from their own line. This is
too much. It's just going to be a slight offset.
Well taken, well played.
Starting to create our own angles. There it is. Yep, that's good. You happy? Yeah, good.
A special day so far for Liam Williams.
Yeah, stand up. Yeah, boys, fellas, just listen. He needs to be able to have a gap to put his head, okay, in between you guys. Okay? Yep. Thank you. Make sure there's a gap he can put his head. Yep. Okay. Crouch. Bind. Set. Still.
Gareth Davis to feed the scrimmage. Ross Moriarty goes looking for it. Feeds down Biggar on the close side. Halfpenny. Justin Tipperick. Scott Baldwin, the replacement hooker, on for the injured Ken Owens. Biggar. Alwyn Jones. Wales have to reset, but it is in a good central position. Gareth Davis. skips out of one tackle, tries to go under another, but it's a good tackle by Botta.
96.
Baldwin again. Luke Chartres. Dan Bigger had to sort of stop to take it, and it's taken the drive out of the move.
Yeah, ball was behind him, so he had to check.
Bigger. George North again from a slightly standing start. The winger's done well to turn and make a yard. Gethin Jenkins is going nowhere. Thumping tackles by Argentina, but Wales still in possession. Scott Williams delays the pass. Tipperick, Halfpenny. Wales happy to use their second rows deep in midfield. Quicker recycling. Gethin Jenkins. Well, one for the repertoire. Cordero put a toe in touch. So the loose head prop, his kick has led to a most attacking line-out.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if his foot was on the touchline. Give a smile. There's the kick. The Argentinians want this to go over the touchline.
Positive, yes.
Yes, very good work by the assistant referee. There he is now. Left foot. That's a very, very good attacking position.
Familiar position for Wales. 5 metres out. Different thrower. Scott Baldwin. Alan Jones wins. On comes the drive. Heading quickly for the posts across the field. Argentina haven't turned it over. Gareth Davis darts, ducks, gets over. Scrum half try.
Always very, very dangerous in those positions, Gareth Davis. Great work by the pack once again. They've laid the foundations for this lead so far. But it needed finishing. There've been 2 good finishes by Wales. Great, great drive by the forwards. The Argentinians disrupted a little bit, but then he just steps, strength, try.
Again, there was a lot to do. It's a sort of crabbing, driving maul. Held up. Gareth Davis still has 1, 2, 3 defenders to beat. Good strength.
Yeah, beats him easily, really. Makes it look so easy. But that's the response that Wales wanted after conceding that try.
Halfpenny adds the conversion, 18 points to 10. A more comfortable cushion for Wales.
But he is such a good finisher, isn't he? He is very, very dangerous. You get some, rugby players who have a knack of scoring tries, and he is certainly in that bracket.
Was it 2 props? Good awareness of who was in front of him. Scrum half against front rowers. Oh. Scott Baldwin sorts it out. Gareth Davis, the try scorer. Too long.
Overcooked.
Matthias Orlando. He sizes up the options and leaves it for Agustin Crowley.
Another substitution.
Number 4 substitution. Yeah. We just got time off. Listen, mate, I just want to do the substitution. Okay, we're going to play on, boys.
No replacements on for the moment. Ortega Desio wins the line-out. Issa against his opposite number, Moriarty.
Route one.
Botta to the Welsh 22. Matera, the other wing forward. in his way.
Use it!
Issa thrown back. The 2 second rows together. Petty first.
Use it!
Very, very slow ball this. Inching the way forward.
Turnover.
Turnover ball, offside position, unfortunately.
Knock on, then the turnover. Argentina will have
No problem with the turnover, but you knocked it on.
I think Gethin Jenkins got the turnover, unfortunately, but Luke Charteris just knocked it on.
Yeah, 4 blue substitution.
Guido Petty is going off. This is the replacement Argentina wanted to make.
Yeah.
Tomas Lezana is coming on. Played last week against Japan. Lezana in the back row. That's Gethin Jenkins.
Yeah.
Down. Liam Williams, what a day he's had.
Yeah, he definitely had something, doesn't he? It's the near try.
Okay, time on.
Very good finish.
Last scrum was good, boys. Same again, please. Yep. Yeah, here's the mark right here. Yep.
He's in the top right-hand corner there, Liam Williams. Something big and blue might be coming his way.
Called Issa.
Yeah. Yeah, guys. Yeah. Look, he's got to have a position to put his head. Can we agree with that? Yeah, okay. So you need to be on the outside of him, understood? Okay. Yep, good.
You've got to get on with these strums,
Still on the hit, please. Crouch.
Takes so much time.
Bind. Set. Still.
Landajo feeds. Nothing moves for the moment at all, really. Matera, Issa in the end does get it. Argentina that short, it's Landajo.
Nearly created something there.
Alemano with a scrum cap will drive in on Matera. Cravey, the captain, he wants to know where the line is. Not far away. It's slow, but it's close.
Use it.
Still there. Just a yard. Nothing's moved. Issa tries to go. Justin Tipperick with the blue scrum cap on. Argentina keep the ball up, and then it goes to floor yet again, creeping closer. It's off the ground. Landajo has to go digging for it. Sees a possible gap. Landajo.
I think he's in.
It's held up, is it? This might have a review. Oh, whistle's gone. Just as Augustine Cravey. Oh. Ref, please.
Yeah. You didn't get anything? Mate, I just want to check a try, no try there on number 9.
Checking with the try by 9, yeah.
Martin Landajo sold the dummy. Did he manage to get the ball down?
Well, everyone stopped.
Last one.
Yep.
That looks like a try, doesn't it? That looks like a try.
Yeah, sure.
No, that's short. Is there a boot?
It's a boot.
Are you sure?
Yeah, we're just seeing. I think we're just seeing whether he lost
I wasn't
control.
sure initially.
That's a boot. There's the ball behind it.
If you can give Liam Williams his try, I think that's got to be given as well.
It seemed to be going in the direction of the line. Somebody seems to go backwards.
You may award the try.
Oh, try awarded.
There we are, they're back in it again. Well, when you think they're getting away from the Argentinians, they crawl their way back into the game again. They've had hardly any possession or territory. There's the finish. Very similar to the Liam Williams finish.
Nicolas Sanchez. And again, it's a 1-point game. Wales 18, Argentina 17.
Maybe this is not what Wales wanted 20 minutes ago. I think they've dominated every facet of this game, but they just can't get away, and lapses in concentration have given Argentina field position, and they have certainly made the most of their opportunities.
Inside.
Landajo. Oh. Ortega Alessio comes charging out of the 22.
And this is where
Argentina come charging up towards halfway now. Oh. De La Fuente rather spoilt it at the end.
Yeah, he did. I think he just did run out of space a little bit. He put a little left footer in. He wanted that, you know, to stay in field, but just came off the left side of the left peg.
Argentina. Number 6, Pablo Matera, is replaced by number 19, Leonardo Senatore.
Leonardo Senatore comes on. And talking of veterans, Senatore is 32, Gethin Jenkins 35.
Captain. Yeah.
Nicky Smith.
Yeah, I think he's
on for Wales.
Well, just wait.
Got potential, isn't he, Nicky Smith?
He's very lively in the loose.
Yeah, 9 blue, let's do that change too.
Argentina are changing scrum halves.
Yeah.
Tomas Kubeli comes on for Martin Landajo.
Yeah, just wait. Another replacement for Argentina, number 9, Martin Landajo, is replaced by number 21, Tomas Kubeli.
Again, it's the use of Justin Tipuric as a jumper at the front. Gareth Davis is going to nudge this forward by the looks of it.
Yep.
George North sets off in pursuit, as does Dan Biggar.
Oh, well.
Beautifully taken by Isak. George North makes a tackle on Cordero and then makes a second tackle. Crazy.
Tackle!
And stolen it.
Yields possession. It's now Gareth Davis. Davis goes on his own. Tipuric waits over the ball. Penalty advantage being played. Biggar. Jonathan Davis nudges it through. Cordero across. Penalty though.
Yeah.
Double crack at the ruck. Second crack.
Definitely take the points. Definitely take the points.
Double crack at the ruck. Number 10.
Nicolas Sanchez.
What do you want to do, Skipper?
The offender.
Shot.
Alan Wynne-Jones receiving attention. Penalty to Wales. Well, it's become quite breathless, Jonathan. It has broken up.
Yeah, from the kick. He did well, yeah. Creevy, but I think it's George North just rips the ball off him, I think. and then hands it to Bigger, and they're away.
Baxi.
I think it's Sanchez in from the side. There he is.
It's all off.
Probably not the first time he's received a bit of attention to the ear.
Time back on.
Won't be the last.
Dan Bigger has opted for the shot at goal. Oh, sorry, not Lee Halfpenny. Straight and true. 21 points to 17.
Yeah, still a lot of time left in this game. Just have a little bit of breathing space that tremendous kickers or drop goal kickers now. The 4-point difference, they'll have to chase the try.
Julian Montoya comes on for the captain, Agustin Crary.
The captain, Augustine Crary, is replaced by number 16, Julian Montoya.
Hernandez. Ortega Recio in pursuit. Well, that's brilliantly cleared up by Lee Halfpenny because there was a wave of blue coming at him. Bigger.
Hold, Brent. Good. Thank you.
Hernandez elegantly sweeps it forward, but Bigger had it read. Oh, that's a brilliant kick. An improvised banana kick.
Yeah, on the run as well. This is where they want to play the game now. Remaining 16 minutes. Taps the line. Come down, yes, drops in.
Willing it to drop. Montoya to throw. Alemano won the line out. This is Hernandez. Oh, it's gone loose. Scott Williams tries to keep the ball above the ground. Wales going for this sort of chokehold. Good defence so far by Wales. Argentina, though, happy to keep the ball in hand, and they may have worked an overlap here. Justin Tipperick makes the tackle. Senatore, no way through for the replacement.
Defence is good so far. It's slightly lateral, a bit too deep, so this will be up in the air.
Sanchez, straight down the middle.
Yeah.
Liam Williams sets off in pursuit of his own kick. Gets hands to it first, but Cordero claims it. Oh, nearly an interception by Ross Moriarty. It's an excellent tackle by Liam Williams, involved in everything. Hernandez, he's involved too. Good little pop-up pass by Hernandez.
Yeah, he's trying to hold him up now. 2 seconds ago, Tipperick and Alan Wynn has got him.
There's the work of Charteris and Moriarty again, just to hold the ball carrier off the ground.
Thank you, Greg. Leave it. Ball's available. There it is. Thank you.
Belly waits. Sanchez. Orlando. Issa. Wales have stopped the drives of the number 8 well today. Moroni, the right wing, looking for work, but again it's held up well.
Again, trying to hold him up in the tackle. We've got a maul is called there, and this could be turned over.
Yes. Orlando held up. Wales have the put-in.
If you're looking for contact there, I don't understand how you go into contact so upright. You just got to try. You know you're going to take the hit. You've got to go a little bit lower and then make sure you hit the ground. Good tackle. Bigger. And Smith. Hold him up. But once the maul is called, they can drop it.
Yep.
Hold him up. Turnover ball.
The whistle tends to go very quickly now after the call of the maul, and the referee is looking for the.
Yeah.
Once it's called, you only have split moment as the attacking side. Good play, Dan Bigger.
Yep. Let's go, boys. Here's the mark. Don't shift. Crouch. Bind. Set.
Wales advance, get the penalty from the scrummage. That's a real bonus. Oh, the Falls love that.
Especially against the Argentinian pack.
That's two little bits of Nicky Smith. First the mauler, then the scrummager.
There's a save. Totally in control.
Change. Ramiro Herrera goes off for the second time. First time binned, this time replaced. And on comes Enrique Pierretto again.
Come on.
Into the last 10 minutes. Luke Charteris. Down to Davis. Scott Williams. Little show. Straightened the line. Found the gap. George North. Great pass. Jonathan Davis. And Liam Williams is out of play. But again, the winger made something. Well, nearly made something out of nothing.
Half break again.
Well, 10 minutes to go in Cardiff, but the game in Dublin is just about to kick off. Ireland against Canada. When we've finished with events at the Principality, we'll cross over to the Aviva to bring you all the action from Ireland against Canada. But stay with us, we'll see off the rest of Wales-Argentina first.
This position, just keep the ball and build the pressure.
Argentina, as they've done, happy to run from their 22. It is the way they play. Just a loose pass again. The boot goes onto it.
It could be a yellow card, yeah.
You're a long way out, my friend.
That's it. Well done. I've been quite impressed with this referee. No nonsense. Look, don't go looking for the yellow card. Lovely, lovely break.
Okay, you got time.
Just waiting to see what happened at this penalty breakdown, but it's Argentina in a very good position here. Montoya to throw. Senatore goes up under pressure. It has to go to ground first, but the forwards line up to come at Wales. Lesana.
Warburton's over it.
Sanchez. Oops. Charteris, high tackle.
I don't think that's high. You know, you can't. He ducked into that.
You slipped up. Yeah, I know, it slipped up high around the jersey. Yep.
Just look how low he is here. You can't give that as a high tackle. That is pathetic. How can a guy make a tackle if a guy ducks into it?
That was bound to happen the moment you said the referee was having a good game.
Yeah. That is a nonsense tackle. Just watch, he ducks into it. Where's he supposed to make the tackle? It doesn't have to be 7 foot as well, so I just think that's just a ridiculous decision. It's a big kick, this.
Nicolas Sanchez. It's been the rhythm of the second half, making this a one-point game. Wales 21, Argentina 20.
You know, you're thinking that with these, it's such great strikers of the ball as well. With 1 point, if you're anywhere in your own half, and you've got Hernandez and Sanchez, you know, a drop goal from 40 yards is definitely on for Argentina. Wales have got to play the last 6 minutes in the right areas. They have to play in the right areas now.
So they go into the Argentina 22. And Argentina will presumably, instead of running, they're saying let's get down there and try and get into. Now then, Lee Harpin, are you all right? Yes.
Wait till you run on, okay?
Here we go. Bit of Strictly.
Draw blue, let's do it.
Bit of Strictly to what happens next.
Juan Martin Hernandez, try scorer. Orchestrator goes off.
Let's go, boys.
Santiago González Iglesias is on. Slightest tap, Wales lose a line out.
It's a crucial line out there.
And Argentina approach the Wales half. Sanchez tries to send them deeper into it, but it lands to Liam Williams, who says, let's get down into
18 in front.
Oh no!
Shutting down space.
Oh, I thought that was a call against Wales, and I thought, but he's been consistent again. He pings Wales for being in front of the kicker. He's done exactly the same for Argentina.
Pierretto offside. That's Julian Montoya, who can look innocent because he is innocent.
Well, this time, ball over the touchline. Make sure of the line out.
That'll do.
Just watch 18. I think he's there in the ruck. He's off. But he could pick anyone really. They're all in front.
Scott Baldwin. Important throw. Wales have it. Baldwin back in charge of the ball.
18 in the side.
Penalty.
Penalty. It's number 18 again. It's Pierretto again.
18 in the side.
Free
Bigger
shot.
with a drop goal. High but not long enough. He'll soon be giving it to Lee Halfpenny presumably. Or do Wales eat up the minutes with line-outs and drives?
Oh, I'd go for the go points. Definitely go points.
Shot.
Sam Warburton indicates
You're just in the middle.
shot at goal.
5 and the 15.
Well, he's had a nightmare couple of minutes, hasn't he? Old
Hasn't he just?
Pierretto. 2 penalties, which he's given up field position, and now he's offered another 3 points for Lee Halfpenny.
Lee Halfpenny's had a drink. He's had a chat. He's having a walk. He's going to use up the full minute on this kick. It will be a 4-point lead should this go over. your mind to the man of the match?
Yeah, I've got to pick Under Armour man of the match. This guy has been absolutely brilliant. Everything he's done at a very high standard. But for me, the contribution that this guy has given today is just immense. So,
just dropped the kick-off.
Just dropped the kick-off, I know. So, but, you know, for me, the man of the match, the Under Armour man of the match is Alan Wynne-Jones.
You could have changed your mind in a split second then. Anyway, it's Wales on defensive duty. Alan Wynne-Jones, there he is, the man of the match, holding up a runner.
This is still dangerous, this is.
A try would win it for Argentina. It's gone past. The passing has let them down. Iglesias has to gather. Kubeli gets away from Danbig just for a second before the outside. Ball's been called. And Wales get the put in. Marcus Gardner called them all. He tells Leonardo Senatore.
And that
one slow scrum could do it.
Yeah, there he is. My Under Armour man of the match. As I said, his contribution has been immense.
Today's Under Armour man of the match. The corner, Women's number 5, Alan Jones. And today's attendance, 50,175.
10 seconds to go and counting down. Gareth Davis will know fully well what's going on. We're into the red. He'll get this out of play.
Both up. Both up.
Referee will reset the scrimmage.
Let's go, guys. Here's the mark.
It's been a turnaround for Wales on several fronts. They have ended a long losing streak, 5 games.
You just had to win this game. Right? This, you know, you could feel the pressure.
They've scored points. They've scored 5 and 6 and haven't got into double figures in the last 2 games. They scored 24 against Argentina. They have conceded 20, but that's less than normal. Gareth Davis takes his time. The game is over and Wales have won. They have beaten Argentina at the Principality Stadium. Their losing streak is over. Liam Williams, exceptional today. Alan Wynne-Jones, the man of the match on his return. Wales 24, Argentina 20.
Yeah, he just felt that this was...
Well, a better result for Wales than last week, but I wonder whether it was a better performance. We'll ask Pete Richards and Justin Harrison, who are in the studio with me on that. We're off to Ireland against Canada shortly, but first, was that a better performance by the Welsh today?
Yeah, I think it was. It certainly wasn't out of their top draw. Not vintage Wales, but huge relief for them at home to scrape through. I think it just shows how far Argentina came. Probably a poor performance from Argentina's perspective, but Wales having enough in that second half to just keep themselves in front, and Argentina looked dangerous at times, but again, just like we saw with Australia, Wales doing just enough to win. But in terms of a score, it's probably a generous 6 out of 10.
Yeah, nothing dynamic about that performance, but you know, we've said winning is the important thing.
No, you need a lot of coffee to watch Wales at the moment. But Argentina would be disappointed. They didn't turn any of their opportunities into tangible pressure and points until the very end. Got themselves into possibly a position to win that match, but committed some crucial decision-making errors. Disappointing for them. But again, they've progressed. They're a much more competitive side than they've ever been. And Wales have a win. They can reflect on that and look to try and play something that looks like rugby next week.
Don't worry, we are keeping Justin full of coffee tonight because we still have one more game to go.